This is an Off the Tongue podcast. Welcome to Skate Mansfield.
What's up, Skate Mansfield? This is BJ Price.
And I'm Adam McElroy.
Oh, yeah, and we're here to talk skateboarding because we love skateboarding. That was
Were
good.
you not going to let me introduce myself? Dude, you just kept going. You're like, I'm the man of the show, and I'm going to keep talking.
No, I was going to go, I'm BJ Price, and with me, I was,
Okay.
I'm in that mindset because Teach a Dummy podcast, and
Yeah, we got
joined with me as always is my good buddy, Mr. Tim Metcalf.
Well, I was going to say, we got to hear every week who's actually on the episode. So
yeah.
that's normal for Teach a Dummy.
Well, for AverJF, it's I would have to remind you all the time. It's like, who are you?
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, we started, and I know, obviously, welcome to Skate Mansfield. This is Skate Mansfield. But,
we're here to skate.
dude,
We have other podcasts, and we like to talk about them.
The other episode, dude, the episode that's coming out tomorrow/today, if you're a Patreon member, we talk...
/ earlier this week, if you're checking this episode out.
Right. But... Did you watch the last episode or hear the last episode where Baker broke the plant? It was a whole big deal. Did it on camera. Whatever.
I missed that. I think the last one I watched was probably the one chip challenge.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was 2 weeks ago or something.
Oh, crap. I'm that far
You're
behind.
fine.
Holy buckets.
You're fine. But, he basically broke the plant last week, okay? He raged out. He got physically violent in the studio.
Oh.
And he broke the plant, okay? Now, he
Focused
uprooted the plant. He uprooted the plant. It came out of the whole thing.
Oh, my.
Killed it, right? And then all he did was pick it up and put it back in the soil. We don't know if it's alive, okay? But, so we started the episode. The first 10 seconds of the episode is like, dude, you killed the plant. We're back on the plant. You're messing up. And then all I'm going to say is, within the first minute, he kills the plant again in a very different way.
Go check that out, people.
Yeah, I'm like,
I know I have to go check it out. I'm way behind. I just listened to the most recent Greener Grass podcast, and
Shout out to them.
Love them.
Yep.
But yeah, check that.
We've talked already about the entire Off the Tongue podcast network.
Hey,
you should check that out.
Yeah,
Search that on Spotify. You'll
part
find all four
part of
our
what
shows.
this is about.
Yeah,
we're
bro.
in it.
We got this one. We got this one. We got this one, and we got
How crazy
that one.
How crazy
That other one, Greener Grass podcast.
How crazy is it that fit? My mom, dude, I think I told it on here, but my mom is just like, we're sitting here and she saw that sticker on the wall. She's like, I saw a table. I know this will fit. And I'm like,
that's awesome.
And it just perfectly fit in there. She's like, I didn't have to cut it or anything. She's like, She's like, how good am I? I'm like,
shout out, Mom.
Shout out, Mom. Love you, Mom.
Heck yeah.
Shout out, Mom and Dad. I love you guys. We've been having some issues lately with health stuff, so things are okay at the moment. I love my parents. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I love my parents, but they will never watch a podcast.
Mine won't either. But
yeah, they do. They've been on your podcast.
That's true. Well, but again, that's kind of the whole reason I started doing this was I miss my grandparents more than anything, and I realized that I don't remember. I'm having trouble right now, even recalling the sound of their voice.
Yeah.
If I had a podcast that I could throw on where my grandmother was telling a story, I would probably just cry. Just
you want to hear?
There we go.
You want to hear something that will sound depressing? I don't think it's depressing, but it sounds depressing.
Sure, hit me.
Let's go there, dude.
We're in there.
We're just on a talk show today. So my dad's parents live in Florida.
Okay.
So in my life, I've probably only been down there maybe 5 to 8 times.
Do they travel
total.
Here at all? Or?
No, yeah. And the last time I saw them was when I was 18 or maybe 19.
Goodness.
It's been a long time. It's
and you're now what, 46? 46, okay.
I'll be 31 in a month and a half, which is crazy.
I'll be 38 in a month.
Yeah, we know you're old, dude.
Thank you.
But
Cheers.
It's interesting. I think it's interesting. A lot of other people will think it's kind of sad, but I think it's interesting because I don't know any better, right?
Sure.
But my 2 grandparents are in Florida, and then my other grandparents are very business oriented. There's a lot of stuff I've probably told you I don't want to get into too much, but a lot of crazy stuff. But my grandma always they always had money, right? They were always pretty well off. So my grandma like doesn't know how to turn on her oven.
Wow.
So like
that's money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I've, everybody's like, I love my grandparents and all this, and like, I mean, they're cool people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I've never had like a grandparents experience like everybody else. Like my grandma has literally, the one in Florida is great.
Yeah.
They're all, I mean, they're all awesome, whatever. But the ones in Florida are great. They cook, they do, all that. But like I said, I don't see them.
Mm-hmm.
But the grandma that's here, I mean, I legitimately, I'm 100% honest, not exaggerating. I have never had any food made by my grandmother.
Wow.
Not one time.
Like
they don't play with us. They don't like I've never had a grandparents experience. Like
that's crazy.
Everybody's, always super close with their grandparents.
Like I haven't
I get it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's rough, man. I haven't played golf in
years. But it's not rough. It's rough to you, you know. But to me, I'm like, I don't know.
You don't. I mean, well, I guess if you've never had it, you don't miss it.
Right.
But for me, like my grandparents were a source of, like that's why I love golf.
Yeah.
I would golf with my grandparents. Like
right.
I have a picture of me at 16 when I got to golf with both of my grandfathers, and I cherish that picture to this day because I remember that day so well. I looked like a goofball with frosted tips, but in like blue sunglasses.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know.
Course.
It was the 90s. Leave me alone. But
you're still in the 90s. Let's be real.
Oh, dude, I love the 90s.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah, that was a good show. But I guess if you don't, but again, I have some home video that I think we have been able to digitize where I have my grandparents and I could hear their voice. But if I had this podcast, like I've tried so hard, like Hannah's grandparents, she has a grandmother on her father's side who's like, I love them. They are my grandparents and I love them to death.
Yeah.
And her grandmother and grandfather on her mother's side are still around. I have tried so many times to try and just get them to sit down and tell me stories. Her grandmother, who tells the greatest stories, slightly racist sometimes, but I mean she
was born in 1910.
Yeah, I mean, so it's gonna come out
a
one way or
exaggerated, but
it's not far off.
Right.
So, but I want them to do this because I want to give it to my kids.
Right.
This was your remember your grandparents? You don't?
No.
Well, here's a podcast. Here you go.
But that's the crazy thing. Like, so even with like, because like we've talked about like my family and stuff like that, but like.
I keep forgetting you have like siblings. That's crazy.
Yeah, I do too. But like,
shout out siblings.
I can't tell you how old my siblings are.
Really?
I know my brother's 9.5 years older because that was a whole thing growing up. That's just a thing. I don't know how old my sisters are. I couldn't tell you right now. I could give you a range. But my family's weird. But as far as like grandparents, like
what about like nieces and nephews? Do you have any?
Oh, yeah. I have like 8 or 9 nieces and nephews. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I've been an uncle since I was 5. My oldest niece is 25 or 26 now. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, everybody's great, but like as far as like my grandparents, like I cannot, and again, sounds depressing to you guys. I'm fine with it, but
it doesn't sound depressing. It's different.
Well, okay. But like, I cannot tell you. Like, I literally don't remember in my 30 years of life, my grandparents ever even, like, giving me a kiss on the cheek.
Really?
We've hugged, like, hey, kind of like one of those, like, yeah, I'm here, like, everybody's giving you a hug, like, here's
But there's also, like, that, like my wife's family is very not, they're introverted, they're not this, and when, like, my brother-in-law will go back to, Florida where he's from, like I'll grab him and bring him in and squeeze him. I'll grab my niece and give her a big hug and a smooch on the cheek and stuff. And like her family, like it's so funny to me because I'll do that just because naturally I'm like, I love you, brother. You are my brother. I have a brother because I've only ever grown up with a sister. Shout out to Audrey, I love you.
Right.
But it's great to, I'm like, I have a brother, and I'll hug him and stuff. Right. And then like it's funny to see like Hannah and her parents are both like, I guess we have to hug him now.
Right.
Like
yeah.
it's like this awkward
we're just
exchange.
not like an affectionate family. I mean, that's
Same.
just how it is.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
like
I see that.
even
No, I mean,
No.
I can see those things, and it's just because I live with somebody who doesn't
Right.
have that.
Well, like even so, we do most holidays at either my sister's house or my grandma's house. And even when we go to my grandma's house, everybody brings food, everybody
Sure.
brings whatever. She doesn't make anything. Like
That's fun.
I've never had.
That's what grandmas do.
I know, but that's my thing. Like I don't. And we were actually, me and Jackie were talking about it today. Shout out Greener Grass Podcast. Again, this isn't depressing to me, but like,
Yeah.
and I don't think this is like obviously to that extent, but like she was singing a nursery rhyme.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, trying to kind of almost pass it off to me.
Sure.
And I was like,
Nothing.
I don't got it.
I got nothing.
I've never been read nursery rhymes. Like,
Whatever.
I don't know. Like,
You read to Harper though, right?
I read her stories. I don't know nursery rhymes though.
Well, no,
unless it's in a
that's
book.
fine. I'm just saying, like, I
Yeah.
mean, I know nursery rhymes more so from like cultural osmosis.
Yeah, like
instead
I've
of-
heard certain things, but like, yeah, like she was singing whatever song it was, and I could hum it. Like I know
Sure.
the cadence of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know the words. But yeah, like I was never. I don't even remember my parents reading to me or like
That's bonkers.
no nursery rhymes. Like I've just.
I don't think I read nursery rhymes to the kids at one point just because it's one of the books, but that wasn't even the book in rotation that they wanted. They
Yeah.
wanted one that said something about farts all the time. And
But
I'm
even like
down
as
with
a
that all the
baby,
time.
you have like you read them the cow jumps over the moon or
Sure.
whatever
Yeah.
and obviously we read those books
Dude,
to her,
Good
but,
Night
like,
Moon. You read those, right?
probably I don't
Dude,
know.
Good Night Moon. I could probably do that from memory right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To bring it back to skateboarding, like my grandmother like allowed me to build stuff to put in the road at her house to skate when I was learning
Yeah,
because I
well,
was so obsessed.
Same idea except a little different. We would go to because we lived in the country. I lived in the country, right?
Yeah.
So I always had a gravel driveway or a grass driveway or something like
You're
that.
just out there just standing on your board.
Well, we had like a
Sad.
little porch, but it was like think of like plywood but with rocks. It was just like a whole cement block with like rocks in it. So I could skate a little bit there, but that's what I would do at my grandparents' house because we're not that,
Sure.
anytime we would go over there, they were in the nice neighborhood, so I could take my board out to the road and grind on curbs and stuff. Like,
Right?
that's all I did. Like, yeah, so shout out grandparents for making us better skaters,
What?
I guess. Full circle. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting dynamic. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hey, we're here.
Yeah.
I grabbed my phone because it reminded me of something that I want to show all of you, so I'm going to do that.
If you can't tell, it's been a slow skate week,
well,
a slow
I mean-
news week.
Give me a second,
Okay, all right.
because
Second has been given.
I have things to talk about that I want to. Okay, it's sending. First, we're gonna head over to this because this last weekend, which was a beautiful weekend,
Oh, is this you?
I got to.
all right.
I
Where's
got
this
to
at?
go. We just surprised the kids, and we're like, we're going to Niagara Falls. Let's
All
go.
right.
And
That's why
so-
we're recording on Tuesday.
correct, because I didn't get home until late Sunday night, and then Monday night my wife had a meeting, so
Dude,
we had
not-
to do something.
Not to cut you off real quick, but yeah, tonight, dude, I left the house at 6:30 a.m. and I'm gonna get home about 9 p.m.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Long
so
days.
I'm trying to think of where I need to start. So I got to go to Canada
Okay.
and Burlington, the Norton Skate Park, Burlington, Ontario, Canada. I got to skate there for 10 minutes
Okay.
because we had somewhere to be. We took the kids to medieval times in Toronto,
Right. That
and
looks
we
pretty
had
cool.
it was so much fun. Yeah, I sent you the
I don't
pictures.
even have a passport, dude. I couldn't even get over there if I
Oh,
wanted
dude,
to.
it was so worth it because I got to I was a foot away from a peregrine falcon, and
yeah.
go watch that episode of
That's
Average
so
AF.
long ago.
He
but
and I just talk about peregrine falcons. We
They're so
love
cool.
them. They're so cool.
200 mile an hour. What else?
Yeah, dude, they murder things by running into them at 170 to 200 miles an
They're
hour.
faster than a Tesla.
It's
What do you-
so bonkers.
And they're made of feathers. Like, what do you? How?
And they hit something with such force that it murks it.
The crazy
100%.
thing is, if we're trying to get all scientific, gravity is 9.8 meters per second. That's how fast you fall. As fast as this thing, like, has a rocket on its tail and is like actually going faster down than gravity.
Yeah, than anything could ever allow it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It like breaks physics.
All right, so this first one I'm going to show you.
And you're about to break your face. No, never mind.
I'm going to show you this. This is I loved this skate park.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
So cool. So let me bring this up.
These are very short clips.
They are. We're going to pause it real quick so I can kind of I'm a proper show
That's
you.
awesome.
I'm a proper
because
show you
that's
okay, so here you go. Here
that's
on
perfect
this
size.
Yes.
Perfect size.
So there's wall ride stuff here. There's a pole jam you could do. This is a bank down. There's a bank up. There's a sick little rail here. But the one thing there, tons of scooter kids, and they clearly love to get in the way.
Yeah.
But they didn't love it, but they just did. But they were
just
also,
didn't
I'm
know.
sorry. It happened a lot.
Were they saying sorry?
Yeah, they were.
That close to the border? They sorried you?
Yeah, they sorried me.
That's hilarious.
So, but then they have this sick little curve around up here.
Yeah.
Big fan of that. I was pumping around that, but I didn't have enough time to properly give this.
I would be hitting that all day. Those triple ledges.
Okay, so over here, these triple ledges. I didn't get a good picture of this.
Curved bar.
So there's a gap here. I ollied it once, but there's a little
I see it.
Gap over here. These ledges are nice, but these ledges, I kept looking at them like I want to do this, I want to do this, but it would have been for me being almost 40, it would have been an all day thing to work up to a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do, right? So then there's all these ledges over here, another pole jam style down to a rail. It's very nice
because that's
but even the bowl stuff here, good transitions and stuff. I liked them. I got a rock fakie over here that was nice, but you could pump around the whole thing. It was great.
I personally like how there's not like too many 90-degree angles on the quarters to where you can comfortably drop in or skate in or whatever you need to do.
Right. And then this was where I kept starting. This thing's fun. This curvy do around here, right? So but the next one is I'm going to show you. I wanted to get one thing while I was there. And by the time I was done rolling around and kind of warming up, I had like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? So what I wanted to do here was wall ride from up here, wall ride this down to the flat, come around the rail, and just board side this rail. That's what I wanted to do.
The rail or the ledge?
The rail. The rail over here, this rail here.
Oh, you're going to come around the front
Come up
side?
here and pop up and board slide that. But you're cooking pretty good coming off of this.
Because this looks to be at a little angle, too, the cement.
Yep, it is. So I had Felix filming me, and here's to show kind of how the scooter kids would get kind of right in my way after I started my light.
I see.
The best is you can kind of hear.
He went, or something. Did he hit you with the ope?
Oh, it's still recording. I had a thing that said right error over here, so I just wanted to double check that. Yeah, he gave me the ope. But so yeah, I couldn't go for it because they were kids. So
you were hitting them with the ope. They were hitting you with the sword.
Yeah. So it was fun to just. I love those wall ridey things.
Oh,
and of course, Felix is my youngest, so he is not great at filming, but he was trying. I love him to death.
Why did in this other angle?
Oh, this is okay. That I don't know why it skipped to this. This is the other skate park I got to go to, but I want to look at. Oh, okay. So it starts more.
I didn't realize this. Can you go back to the 5-second video that we were pausing real quick? Because I did not realize, and go back to the view where we see the rail over there.
It's got to load up for us.
I did not realize that little discolored part.
Yeah, this is a bank.
No, right there.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. It looked kind of almost flat, but then the rail obviously changes.
Right.
But I didn't realize it was like that.
So there's a bank there. Let's go over to this, and here's my pitiful attempts. Oh, also Felix thought it would be good to do. No, I could have got up and grind like. If I had all day to do this, I would have been grinding as far as I could and then whipping around and doing that. I had 5 minutes.
Right.
Because we had to go, and
why do you have to be on time to medieval times? Isn't it just a thing
we
that
had
you can
to get
show
there,
up?
so that one I wasn't as particularly happy with. I was getting up there,
All right.
coming off. Spoilers, I didn't land this trick in the 5 minutes.
Dang.
Felix was yelling at me. He's like, "This is your last try, bro." I'm like, "Thanks."
Whatever, bro. I make the rules, bro. Dang, dude.
I was just,
10 more minutes, you would have got it.
Here, like, is this where it starts? Like, I don't know. Maybe it didn't translate coming over to this, but Felix started doing just slow-mo videos. He's like, I thought slow-mo looked cool.
Oh, okay.
It's weird when I uploaded him to this. It sounds like it didn't translate.
Huh.
You hear him humming.
Yeah, that one was all sketch.
Dude.
But that's awesome.
Yeah, so this park, A+, man. I was so happy with it. Let's
get me a passport.
So that was great. Loved that. They had a bunch more parks in the area I would have loved to go to.
Yeah.
I would love to do a skate trip to Canada. But
what's it, like a 3-4 hour drive, something like that?
It was to Buffalo was like 4 hours because we stayed there, then went over the border.
Yeah, okay.
Because we went up 90, and then so to where we were here, it was about an hour and a half from the border.
Okay.
So
you guys went pretty deep into Canada.
Yeah, we were. I mean,
I thought this was all around Niagara.
No. Okay. We went to Toronto. So these other clips are from Buffalo, New York, at LaSalle.
Okay.
So let me see if I can find the one where I show the park first. Where is it?
There was one up there that was a lot longer.
Where are we at?
Scroll up, I think. There's a 39-second one.
That's it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's it. So we'll watch this one. This is me just kind of pumping around the park. It had this park flowed so great up and over.
Yeah, I can tell.
Dude, I love this little Eurogappy thing there. That was awesome. I ollied up it. I wanted to kickflip up it, but I didn't. Again, didn't have a ton of time to do all this, but I got some stuff in here.
I love little paths like that.
Yes, this was a blast. I got to pump this corner. Yeah, dude, pump the corner.
Double pump. Hey. And then you gotta
hit the hip.
You gotta hit the hip and blunt slide over that.
Yeah, dude.
That's what Jamie Foy would have done.
Yeah, well, 100%.
That's awesome, dude.
It was.
And it looks like, especially even that bar right there.
Yeah.
It looks low enough that everybody can hit.
So,
and then there's some higher ledges and stuff. Yeah, that looked nice.
So yeah, LaSalle. I was talking to some of the kids. This was just put in this year. This bowl.
Oh, okay.
It's clearly different concrete from before. So I was trying to get a quick pump. Felix is filming again, being a good boy. I didn't have enough time to really find my good line to do it all, but I did the cardinal sin of pushing in a bowl, but I got back there.
Yeah.
And that bowl was fun. I would have loved to do a whole bunch more in it.
I know we talk about it ad nauseum, but like I wouldn't have even touched that bowl.
Right.
It's just different styles, obviously, but I'd have been all around that snake path, those ledges, those rails.
I had Felix just film. He was just like throwing out things like, "Hey, go here, do this," and I'm like, "Yo, dude, film me going through this kind of snaky path." Right. I would love to grind all the way around that.
Double guns like a true dad.
I love Felix's commentary on some of this stuff. Just me, just flowing around. It just flowed so well. I wanted so much more of it. But the other thing is Felix does cut off a lot.
Yeah.
It's not his fault. He doesn't
know skating. Yeah.
So, I wanted to get
a
nice rock fake on that.
Was he asking you if he?
Yeah, he's asking if he should stop, and he was just trying to figure things out. I was trying to do my 5-0 disaster to rock and roll in. I didn't have a ton of time here either, so I gave it a few tries here.
Moved on.
But I had to move on. I just didn't have the time.
Next time he's filming something, you should show him a skate park where they do the hand thing over the camera.
Oh, yeah.
To know when to cut. And then be like, this is how they do it in real skate videos.
Oh, that's a good idea. We'll have to do that. I loved this little manual pad.
Okay.
That came to a drop off. So I'm like, I told Felix, I'm like, hit me. I want to do something on this.
See, that's a no slide for me all day. I used to love no slides. Just because they're obviously
I ollied the 3
easy.
set.
I liked it. I
felt good that I got down. I'm like, all right. That was me there. The guy's like, all right, dude. And I'm like, not bad for almost 40. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, it was. I was feeling pretty good. I wanted to get into manual on it, but I also didn't want to push it too much and get injured before I went home.
Right.
So I got a little pop off at the end there, and then I'm like, you know what? I haven't.
Yeah.
This is the first time
That's the thing I've been eyeballing the whole time.
I haven't touched a down rail in 10 to 12 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm not a fan of them, but
trying to get that feeling back it took me longer than I thought.
yeah.
But and Felix like kept cutting a lot of it off. Sometimes he wouldn't, and sometimes he would. But I get a make on this, and he cuts it off a little early than I would like. But I'm telling you, people, it's a make. But there is also a scary one in here you need to see.
Yeah. Okay.
It is terrifying. You'll love it.
Yeah, dude. Down rails have always scared me after, some front side board slides, slip outs, and I'm like, I like ledges, man. I'm a ledges guy.
I think this next one is the one that gets a little scary.
Oh, very close.
The classic.
We gotta watch that
again.
Okay? We gotta watch that again. Wow, that was close.
It is. Look at that.
Oh, nice pause. Nice freeze frame.
But I wish he would have followed me, because you see, as I'm going down,
yeah,
I rolled through, and like you can see, as he sees me, I'm up. Watch.
Oh yeah,
Look, I'm up.
True.
And that
you Jackie Chan that, dude.
As soon as I popped the board back into my hand, I'm like, that felt so good.
Yeah.
Like just being
you were
able
committed. You were committed
to roll out of a trick, and I'm like, my body still knows what to do.
Yeah, yeah.
It knows
tuck and roll, baby. Yeah. Tuck and roll.
I went down.
We learned that at clown school, day 3, bro.
Down to the shoulder, and I went over and pushed myself back up to my feet, and I'm like,
all right.
I still know what I'm doing.
I'm back.
And that's where I'm like, yep, I'll make this. There was no doubt in my mind after I got back up from that one. I'm like, okay, I'll make it. And
beautiful.
I made it. I wish
it's a clear make. It's a clear make, though. It's a clear make.
But yeah, that was this park was so good.
This is in Buffalo?
This is in Buffalo. It's called LaSalle.
Man, it's cold now, though. It's going to get cold.
It was
almost
so
November.
beautiful. This whole weekend was so beautiful. Perfect skate weather. I loved it. And there were so many spots in like Toronto and stuff. And
how long
everywhere.
does it take to get to Buffalo? You said like 4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah. It was not bad at all.
I wonder.
Because we stayed close to Niagara. We were still a little far away when we stayed the first night.
If we can. Well, Buffalo gets cold too.
Sure does.
I was going to say, if we can time it in the next few weeks, if you're free on a Saturday, I can see if I can have like my parents watch Harper or something.
Dude,
because that's the problem.
Fun to travel.
Obviously not a problem, but like
this upcoming Saturday, which would be tomorrow if you're watching this, I'm trying to get the kids from my skate class together to go to a park just because it's supposed to be a nice Saturday. And I'm like, hey, we all need to get together.
Right.
This is the other thing we did on my vacation. I'll just let you in on what gives me peace is stacking rocks.
I like that. Oh, you did that.
Oh yeah,
that.
This is what I do. I like to do it in rivers, like rushing rivers.
Yeah.
Go wade out into the river and stack rocks.
Right.
So that people look at it and they're like, how did that happen? Because that's the only time I'm not thinking about everything in the world.
I like
because all I can think of is I'm like,
how can you get this to work?
Yeah, like this rock has to sit on this,
especially in a river because of the moving water. Obviously.
Yep, that's my favorite. Or I liked it on this. This is on a weird hump on a log that was there.
Yeah.
And I like to do
that's cool, though.
that. So I'm big on, and these rocks are huge. They
look heavy,
hefty boys to do it. But I also I did other one. I always leave like this is the other one I left.
Nice.
I like to stack them and like to the point that people are like, how did this happen? That just to me, it's so
that's
peaceful to do that. I have tons of pictures of stuff like that. But yeah, those are the skate parks I visited. It was so much fun.
That's
you
awesome.
have no idea. I love traveling and skating. So much.
We should check the weather for the next couple Saturdays. Or Sundays. I know you're usually busy on Sundays, though.
Yeah, I mean, but we'll figure something out. I want to skate.
What How about this?
All right, I'm listening.
Well, man. I was gonna say I'm off Thursday, Friday.
This coming week?
Yeah, like here in a couple days.
Okay, okay, if we're talking Friday, I can get out of work early on Friday, like before lunch.
Okay. Well, because say 11 o'clock we leave. Even if we leave at noon, we're there at 4. Get back? I mean, probably there a couple hours, eat,
Sure.
make a whole day of it.
Yeah, yep.
Back at 9, 10.
Ooh, I couldn't do that this Friday because we got salsa class.
Ooh.
And it's like
that's real married couple stuff.
If you're in the Mansfield area and you don't go to the Richland Academy and hang out with Martin over doing salsa classes, that dude's awesome. This is drinking and salsa. It's like BYOB
nice.
and salsa class.
Nice.
So you can get boozy and just dance it up.
I've seen a lot of people do like drunk yoga.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That and like drunk painting.
Yeah,
that's
that'd
fun
be
too.
Fun. Yep.
But this one's drunk salsa, so
that'd be fun.
We signed up for it immediately,
right?
Because they hadn't done it since before the pandemic, and Martin let us know when we were at karate for the kids.
Yeah,
that he's like, hey, dude,
right?
Salsa's coming back, and we sign us up now.
It would have to be Friday for me because Thursday is trick or treat for Harper.
Yep.
So
Thursday night's trick or treat for our kids too. So we'll have to. We might be able to at least get somewhere.
What, Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
If you're off, then I might be able to do. I might because I might have to work over tomorrow, so I'll have extra hours. I could probably just take Friday off. We could just go in the morning, go skate like Dublin or something.
I have to be back by 6 because that's when Harper.
I have to be back by earlier than that because of, dude. Hey,
yeah.
As we're talking about this, if we figure it out, we'll put it in Skate Mansfield. Come skate with us.
Yeah, for sure.
We will be.
What is that? So Friday. I'm just trying to think because
we'll talk about. Don't worry about it.
Well, lately I've been so busy that I'm forgetting something, but I just requested Thursday, Friday off yesterday, so for no reason. No,
just because.
Yeah, because I have
time to burn.
I still have a week and a half of PTO left.
Sure.
So
I'm with you.
Today I looked at my boss. I said, by the way, I still have a week left. And he's like, you better use that.
I still got like 2 weeks left.
We'll see.
So.
We'll see. We can roll over 3 days though, so I might keep those. But
yeah,
so I think I'm free all day Friday up until about 6.
Oh,
let's do it.
Time frame. Well, we're doing all right. Hey, I want to show everybody this. I got this email a little while back.
I'm excited.
I'm big on. If you guys don't know,
is this Bob Vila?
Bob Vila, yeah. This
Inside
old house.
joke.
Let's go. Or if you guys, I guess this is kind of a back to the basics thing, but if you're not subscribed to a lot of like the skateboarding companies, you should be, because they'll send you when their clearance stuff is another percentage off. Like I've bought like shirts and stuff.
You should also be subscribed to our YouTube channel.
100% subscribe right here.
For
like
clear directions.
Like I don't know, hit a button.
I think it's gonna be.
I'm gonna point everywhere.
And it's like I'm over here, so I think it's like
there. Do the mathematics thing.
I think it's like right here or something.
Over there.
Maybe if you hit the logo or something.
I don't know. It's somewhere.
It's a red button. Hit it. How about you hit it and let us know where it is?
Hey, that's
a good plan. That's a good plan.
Good plan.
Right.
Good plan. Let's go.
Thank you guys.
So Bob, I got this. This was one that they had sent me that I'm like, I would buy one of those decks, 100%.
Bob Ross rules.
These Bob Ross decks. Look at this, dude.
That's beautiful.
Aren't they awesome? I love this.
I've always wondered how they get these licenses.
I don't know.
Because you have to. Like, you can't
Look at
just
this
sell
deck.
this.
How cool is that?
Yeah, and it's got obviously not a real signature, but a Bob Ross signature. So it's like you had to get licensing for this stuff. But the amount of licensing in a skateboard company, like, they use stuff from everything.
Yeah.
And, like, you can use the same fonts and stuff, but, like, this one is, I'm sure those are real Bob Ross paintings.
Dude, I want all
that
four
cruiser
of these
cool.
doors.
Is that a cruiser?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks cool.
How cool is it?
With the cloud on the top.
I want all of these boards. Like, this is like one thing that they sent, and I'm like, I want everything. I want the bucket hat. I want to go back to 1996.
I was gonna say I might start rocking a bucket hat. What do you think?
Right? Okay, so while in Canada, right? So
bucket hats are popping now.
We're driving up on
that grip tape's fire.
Isn't that great? Oh no, this was when we came back to New York. Okay, when we were in New York, we're pulling up, and it seemed like there was this young dude jogging across the street. He had like a Hawaiian shirt on and a bucket hat, and I'm like, "What's this guy up to?" What are you
Bucket
doing?
hats are back, dude. They've been back.
I get closer
since Tyler the Creator, basically.
This dude is clearly in his 70s.
Nice.
And I'm like, dude,
I like
you
this guy.
had me fooled.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I like
From
this
a
guy.
distance, I thought you were 22.
Yeah, I like
Good job.
I
Well, he
like
was very thin as well and tall.
Yeah.
So I think that probably helped with some of that
Right.
illusion. But
Right.
yeah, I'm like, dude, get it.
Yeah, I like
Get
it.
it.
I like it.
If he was carrying like a cruiser board, I'd be like, oh man, we're best friends.
For
Let's
sure.
go. But yeah, like you get exclusive like before
That's
they
awesome.
release
And
it
these
to the
are on
public.
clearance now, or these are
These
just
aren't.
new?
These aren't. These were new. And this was from a
Element
couple
has
weeks
a
ago.
40% off sale right now, by the
True.
way. So
and
hit
you have
that
to
up.
be subscribed to do all that crap. But
That's fine. It's
I
an email.
I get that though. Like
Yeah.
especially close to like Black Friday and stuff. That's when I buy my Element stuff.
Yeah,
I'll
for
I'll
sure.
at least order a couple hoodies because you
Yeah.
can get them for like $20 a pop.
Yeah.
I'm all about
Yeah,
that. But
for sure.
but these boards, dude, look at them.
Those are beautiful. I don't
want
know.
those so bad.
I would go with one of the middle two from there.
Okay, out of all
Out of the
four
four
of them.
that was listed. Go back to the other one because it shows all four.
All right.
Yeah, these are all four of them. I would go middle two. I think I would go the third one.
Really?
Just because it's like more of a log cabin, more mountain
Sure.
feel. Obviously, the other one's
Sure.
mountain too, but that's more snowy mountains.
Because I think I'm going with this one, that second one in.
I do. I mean, that the imagery looks the coolest,
Yeah.
but I think vibe wise, I gotta go log cabin,
I would
bro.
if someone handed me any
Oh,
one of
for
those
sure,
four,
they're all beautiful.
I would just lose it.
Those
because
are
they're
amazing.
Awesome. I
Yeah,
think they're
those
great.
are amazing.
But yeah, that came in my email a while ago, and I just wanted to shout it out
That's
because I think
fire.
it's so great.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I don't know. Do I still have buttons on here? Because we haven't even been pressing them.
Don't
where-
say we, bro. Don't say we.
We. This guy over here. Oh, we got to go to the backside at least, right?
Backside, backside, do backside.
It's the backside.
All right, I got some backsides for you here.
Oh,
Wait,
I got a
the-
backside for you. Don't you worry.
Waka waka. So I got a couple fails here for you.
Oh, I
A
always
couple.
every week I forget
Forget
that
that
this is
this
a
is
thing, and then you say it.
The first is you have to know this one because it's from forever ago. I can't even remember this guy's name, but you'll know it as soon as you see
I
it.
do not recognize it.
You will know as soon as it happens because this was like, how is he not paralyzed?
Oh,
Right?
Jeez,
Do you remember this one now?
no.
I can't remember who this is because I thought it was Jake Alardi, but it's not.
Oh, is that neck or jaw?
It's neck.
Yeah,
Because like I remember
it's like right here, like
they
right
did-
under the jawline.
they
it
did the
looks
whole like there was a whole Thrasher thing on this where like,
Dude.
everybody was terrified that he was paralyzed like
Yeah.
immediately because look at how he hits it. It's such force.
like. Yeah.
There's no way he didn't do some sort of damage, right?
What was the outcome? Do you know?
He's okay. Like nothing.
Yeah, but what is okay though?
He like got up and kept going.
But that doesn't mean okay. That means skater. To be fair,
That's yeah. I don't know.
that's
UFC
definitely the
level
worst.
impact.
Yeah, that's the worst one so far. I've never
Okay.
seen that before.
You haven't?
No,
That was a whole thing. This was from like 2016, 2017, something
Nah,
when that
I was
happened.
out of the game at that time.
I
But dude, that's a 9. That's a 9.
I hope he is alive. He is. I remember watching the whole thing. There's a whole YouTube video on this from Thrasher.
Somebody said this is why I stopped skating earlier rather than later. Dude, I feel you, bro.
Same. So yeah, that's like a
that's
9,
a
right?
9, dude.
Okay.
I would say that's a high 8. That's a
Okay.
I if I had to put a
It's
stamp
all
on it.
neck. All
Yeah.
neck.
Well, I would almost think it's worse if it was jaw. Like
Okay.
neck obviously sucks, but like jaw, dude, that's shattered.
Mm.
But I mean that's a 8.7, I would say at
All
least.
right, good.
That's
You know
up
where we're
there,
at.
dude.
And I had this one just because it just speed wobbles is just what makes me think. So I had to give you this
Barefoot too, bro.
one. Braga. Yeah,
Wow.
I had to watch it several times, but he hits and slides up. the
Yeah,
bank.
and then bounces a little bit.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
It's like, what were you thinking? That, oh, dude, and up the bank. It just
Yeah.
gets me every time. Braga.
Okay,
Hat
I've watched
comes
it
off.
enough. I forced myself to watch it a couple times for the people. But yeah, I mean, that's terrible. That's That's definitely below the first one, but that's a good 7. That's a good 6.5. I'll give it 6.5.
6.5. All right, we know where we're at. We know what's happening. Here's your Jamie Griffin. Did you see this one?
My boy.
Triple heels. You didn't see the triple heel?
No. Well, first of all, this post is from 4 weeks ago.
Well, I do what I can. All right. Look at that.
Oh, that's
triple heel.
Have you? Okay, so I know we're on this. I want to get to this after everything that you want to show me. Have you watched that Skate Physics Instagram page yet? I told you to follow a long time ago, but
I've completely forgot.
Well, we'll get through these, but I want to go to the Skate Physics one. They just had one that was Oh wait, no, it wasn't Jamie Griffin. Who's the other one that Geiger?
Johnny Geiger.
Johnny Geiger. Yeah, he was on there. It's awesome.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll pull it up on the computer, bro. So
I was gonna follow it, so then maybe I could find it quicker.
Oh.
Before we get to that, I just want to show you a couple more things.
Yeah, for sure.
That I had. So this guy I heard on Hawk versus Wolf.
Okay.
This guy, he's a knee boarder.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
for a while, I'm assuming this is old.
He's Gareth Ueda. And that's Tony Hawk right there. He came to Skaters Ramp back then, and he was talking about. Tony posted this picture to be like, "Hey, I recognize that guy because there was this other vert club."
Okay. Weird spelling, but whatever.
Yeah, that's how they do it. But they posted this video of this guy. He's on his knees catching air.
Now, okay, it just answered that. I was like, does he have legs?
Yeah, he does. He does. He's just knee boarding, like he's boogie boarding.
Wow, that is very impressive. But I would assume to Ollie, he's just pushing his feet down off the tail.
I don't think he is. I think he's pumping the transition. But yeah, so that Tony Hawk put that picture because somebody's like, "Who is this crazy person?" Like somebody found the video.
Oh, I know that guy.
And it's Gareth Ueda.
Yeah,
he's a Hawaiian guy, and he and his brother.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Wow. But I had to bring that up. You guys had to see that because I thought that was bonkers being able to skate.
So wait, real quick, I'll go back to that real quick because I want to see Tony's comment. This is Skate Talk, right? Gareth came to my ramp in Fallbrook right after it got finished and destroyed the place. He's not saying he was disrespectful. He's saying he shredded. He was a great skater. I just love it. Because anybody who's not a skater would be like, oh, this dude
how dare he?
Trashed it, had left trash everywhere, broke stuff or whatever. It's like, no, it means he killed it.
100%. So that's a good one. Will this search everything? What am I looking for?
Yeah. Skate and then underscore.
Oh, hold on.
You should be able to type it, but physics.
How do you spell physics?
H. Yeah, it'll come up right there.
Oh, right there. I was gonna say, is it Y or I?
It's a Y, bro. But yeah, just click on any of these. Nothing specific, but
let's see what this one is.
I was gonna say that's the Johnny Geiger one.
Oh, and he had the back toe flip.
It's so beautiful.
Is it like a heel flip and then his toe flips it again?
Because you wouldn't want to call that a double
Nintendo deck.
Yeah,
that's so sick.
Because you wouldn't want to call that a double heel flip because it's like a heel flip and then a late back foot heel flip, I guess. Yeah. Oh, heel flip, late back foot, toe flip. Yeah, it wouldn't be a heel flip, I guess.
Right, because he's hitting it with his toe.
Yeah.
Dude,
wow. Yeah, but just check any of these out. They have a ton of them, and they post all the time.
Oh, just hanging out in the flames, dude.
Yes.
Whoa, with a backflip, kickflip.
Backflip, kickflip. Okay, that's a new one. But yeah.
Yeah, isn't that what it is?
Well, you said backflip, kickflip.
Oh, I thought I said backfoot, kickflip.
No, you said backflip, kickflip.
Backflip, kickflip.
But yeah, just cycle through these a little bit.
Dude.
It's just awesome because it's all super high quality. They always give credit to, which I like.
Oh, I love that. Anybody who can flip primo to primo, you're all right in my books.
I used to try that a lot. Well, I mean, everybody did because of Rodney, but
well, of course.
Yeah, I mean, what the heck is that? Inward double heel.
I was going inward. It's an inward heel.
Double
and
heel.
a double heel.
Yeah.
Yep. Dang.
Somebody said that hurts my head.
Yeah, dude.
He said, "Do you have grip tape under your shoes?" More Johnny Geiger. Okay, wait. Let me see that again.
So it's off the he was about to do like almost like an.
It's almost like An
How can
ollie
you have that control
north?
with your heel? Yeah,
Is it an ollie north back foot hard?
I don't
know.
even. I don't think you can say it's an ollie north because that's not the focus. He's getting his foot off the board to hit it with his heel, and it's like a varial heel. Yeah, this
guess
this is great for podcasting. We're
It's just a weird
staring at
pop
something.
because it's I guess it's a late back foot varial heel.
There you go. I think that's
Okay.
what it's called.
Okay, wait. Well, I want to read the comments, see if we're right.
Sorry.
I never read. Okay,
I never read comments at all.
can
Project
be
8.
late. Okay, can be late inward or late pressure flip.
No.
Ollie north late inward heel.
I'm not. I'm gonna go with the late inward heel, but I don't see the ollie north
Well,
because he's just.
The ollie north is come. Imagine he doesn't touch the front of his board. Is what it looks like.
I don't see how it's a. Well, I mean that's the motion you do for a late pressure flip, but it's off his heel.
Well, I'm saying the ollie north though. Like if you don't, if the front foot doesn't touch the front there, it just looks like an ollie north. But yeah,
with
he
you.
definitely touches it a little bit.
I'm with you. That's a good page to follow.
It's definitely a fun one because everything's slow mo, everything's super
Oh, that's the stuff he sent us.
super like high quality. What I send you?
was
Did
trying
I
to
send you
remember.
any good ones?
Oh, it's just the one that I sent you of what's his name? The guy.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
That guy. Whatever.
I don't hate
I'll watch
him.
it.
I've always gave him
Watch it. I can't
credit.
do that.
I've always given him credit.
Sure. Yeah, you have. I've also just said that he's crappy.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I
you
never
did.
said he's a bad skater.
Dude,
You
that's
should
so
probably
sick.
mute that so we don't get YouTube hating on us. But yeah,
So
he's a
sick,
great
though.
skater.
Just holding on for dear life.
Yeah,
Boom.
and he definitely goes for big
Alex
stuff.
something, right? I'm not even looking.
Huh?
Alex Midler. Boom.
I was gonna say, how do you not know this?
I don't remember it.
Alex something. Who's disrespecting him now? At least I said his name.
I came up with it. I said Alex Midler. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but you hesitated.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
You okay? First of all,
Yeah,
I thought you were
whatever.
just introducing him as that guy you hate because
Whatever.
it was a funny thing. It turns out you didn't remember his name.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's that guy you hate.
that's really rude of you
Yeah, whatever.
to disrespect a great skater like
Whatever.
Alex Midler.
Dude, you.
He is.
You're
I've
too
never
much.
said he's a bad skater. He's a great skater.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if we'd get along in person. That's all.
All right, that's.
We
I don't-
might.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that, so I'll give you that.
I've said it in different ways, sure, but I've never said he's a bad skater.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever, dude.
Well, dude, that's an episode right there. Ain't
That
it?
is an episode.
That's an episode. We had some heart to heart talk.
That's that's a weird way to start an episode. Welcome
Yeah.
to the club, guys.
yeah.
Okay,
We came in with a whole bunch of love.
or lack thereof.
lack thereof. We were talking stuff.
It is what it is,
I
bro.
don't
This is
know,
what you
but
get.
we came back around to skateboarding. You guys
Yeah.
got to see some cool skateboarding.
It came
I
full
did
circle.
some skateboarding. Are you kidding
You
me?
did.
This last weekend, I board slid a down rail. It was a
Yep.
3-stair, and it's tiny. But I'm almost
Doesn't
40 leave me alone.
matter.
It
Yeah.
was so much fun. I want to go
Yeah.
back to that manual pad and manual off it, and then I want a manual with. I think because of the gap to the bottom of that manual pad, I'm pretty sure I could scoop at least a varial or a 360.
Well, real quick before we sign off,
Mm.
what if we go Friday?
Sure. Where are we going?
Where are we going? Because we
All right.
you
we're-
said
we
what,
go in Dublin.
realistically, what time do you think you could get off? Or you said you could take the whole day off?
I could take the whole day off if I really wanted to.
Because
We'd have to. I have
And
to
what-
kind of see. I'll let you know Thursday.
yeah, sure. But like, what time do you have to be back?
I'd have to be back by like 4:30.
Okay, so I mean, we could. I'd like to sleep in a little bit. Let's be fair.
fine.
Actually,
What's sleeping in for you?
I was gonna say I can't really sleep in because I have Harper that morning.
Sleeping in for me, like I get up at 4:30 every day.
Well,
to
look,
work out. And
we're
stuff,
not
so.
all awesome like you.
It's to stretch because I'm old. I don't even work out. I go to the gym sometimes, but
I mean, I'm up by 9.
I get up
the
at
latest.
4:30 in the morning to stretch so my back doesn't hurt the entire
Yeah.
day. That let's be clear.
No, like yeah, even when I sleep in, I'm probably up by 9. I'll
Sure.
probably like stay in bed a little longer, like if I could. But
We're on the road by like 10:30. Can we do
oh
that?
yeah, for sure.
10:30.
Yeah,
Let's go,
yeah.
dude.
And then what? So we got what? 6 hours.
yeah.
We'll want to spend probably an hour and a half,
If-
2 hours wherever we go. So
100%.
so we got a 2 hour range of where we can go, give or take, 2-hour radius.
Dude, I'm feeling. I haven't been back to Dublin in forever. I love Dublin.
We just drove past that one, right? We didn't even on the highway, like we didn't actually see it, right?
Yeah, it's near where you work.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
it's right off of what is that 270?
I'm assuming. Yeah, there's 270 right there off Tuttle is where I work, but
exactly, it's like the exit before or after that. I can't remember.
But yeah, so like I'm assuming that's a good park that like we'd be able to do some fun
there's
stuff.
There's tons of ledges. I can tell you that.
Oh man.
Yeah. There's tons of ledges. There's there's a bowl corner that I got up to the top of.
I was gonna say how much. Let's be real though. How much does it benefit like your style of skating versus mine?
Dublin's my favorite.
Well, right, but will it also help like facilitate my style of skating?
Like I said, there's banks and there's ledges. There's the whole middle part.
Like,
there's awesome parts where like you can do a ledge slide over some bricks.
Yeah. Well, like the park we went to, where was that? Was that Akron?
Akron is where we went.
It was a nice park, but that's clearly your style of park.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a park contest park kind of thing.
From Dublin, like we could. I don't know how close is Pal to Dublin.
Not too far. I know people drive to work from Pal. I think it's like a half hour, 20 minutes, something like that.
But the problem is like you run into like weird traffic there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But Dublin, I would love to hit. Newark, I love.
Okay.
I mean, if we're gonna go a ways and skate for a little while, that's what I want.
You got wax? I'm assuming you got wax.
Yeah, I got wax.
Okay. I don't have wax, but
oh, I got wax. I got wax for days. Wax on,
but yeah,
wax off.
I'm so down.
Dude, we gonna skate?
Yeah.
Is this happening?
It's happening, bro.
Dude,
it's happening,
Skate Mansfield, baby. We going to skate. We'll let you know in the Skate Mansfield. Go to the Skate Mansfield Facebook group. That is where we'll post where we'll be Friday, when we'll be Friday.
We'll be there wherever up until sounds like about 3:00-ish.
That's probably, we'll have to keep an eye on traffic and stuff to make sure we're back in time.
Yeah.
But as long as I can be back by like 4:30, dude, I'm in.
Yeah. Let's go, bro.
I'm diving.
Go. I'm excited.
Dude, I'm so pumped.
No injuries. We're calling it now. We're safe.
No, dude,
we're not doing anything
this,
crazy.
Nah, we're doing the stuff we know because there's some gaps I want to learn. I'm gonna do there's some sick quarter pipe stuff that I learned there.
Watch these mad nose slides, shove outs, dude.
Ooh, dude.
That's what I'm trying to land by the end of the day. Is a no slide shove out.
Shove out. All right.
I think I can do it.
I'm with you, fam.
Dude, I could no slide so much longer. Like, even after like I lost all my skating abilities, no slides are always right there, dude. They're so easy, but they're so fun.
Start feeling them, and you're in.
Yep.
That's all there is to it.
I gotta cruise around, feel the board, maybe tighten the trucks a little bit.
Yeah, I got all the stuff. I got everything you need.
Yeah, I'm
excited.
I'll
have towels for the sweat.
I'm probably gonna wear. I'd probably wear my Nike Dunks because they're a little more padding.
All right. Well, I got my Marianas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I have my Etnies, but those are like my everyday shoes, and they're at least, I would say, a year and a half old now.
Sure.
The Dunks are pretty new. I don't wear them that often, and they're like the it's a wildlife type version is what it is.
Yeah,
but the whole inside's fleece.
Ooh,
and it's super comfy. They're actually called Toasties.
Ah.
But I think it's like a company that I don't know. Sure. But yeah, there's fleece inside. The whole sole is fleece. Or is it fleece? Is that? Yeah, fleece. Yeah. But dude, they're so comfortable.
Nice.
And I feel like it's just gonna help my ankles and flat feet a lot. So
we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Check out the Facebook page and the Facebook group for that.
Yeah.
Hit us up on Instagram.
Yep.
You have any thoughts, things you need to yell at us about?
Sub on YouTube, Facebook,
comments
Skate
in
Mansfield for show. Off the Tongue Podcast Network, Teach a Dummy Greengrass Podcast, Skate Mansfield Everyday Podcast, all that kind of stuff. Go subscribe, bro.
Dude, come on.
I can speak fast when I don't think about it.
Sure.
My brain stops me because it's like, wait, dude, you're too dumb.
Whoa. We need to catch up.
Yeah, dude. That's what it's saying. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess all of that, there's one thing left to do.
On Friday.
On Friday, baby.
Go skate.
See you then.